So in today's vlog post, what I want to take a look at is the clinic that we were fortunate enough to have with Tom Shields here at Partridge Horse Hill. He came and worked with a few of us and did some classwork simulations with us first. So I'm going to share with you some of the knowledge and the little tidbits that he gave us during the session, and you can take a look and see what you think.
When you come out of alignment, there's a whole bunch of stuff that comes into play, but we'll just talk about this for now. Alignment is my chest and shoulder. We're like two horses in hitch, okay? Both shoulders parallel to one another. This whip allows me to get to the girth, the shoulders, the barrel, and the hips without changing my alignment. Move the hips, come around, the girth. See, that's where I can touch all the parts of the horse without changing my alignment. So if you're going to be a leader, you want to be a horse's leader, you need to enforce bend all the time, 100% of the time. Never ever let your guard down on bend. Okay. So you're doing very good. You getting all this? So we're always going to be on the inside of the horse's bend. All right, and that's what we enforce with this into that girth button that I was talking about. All right. So two things are going to happen. One, the horse is going to see that you're aware of bend, because that is one of the primary things they use to challenge leadership. I'm going to bend into you. What are you going to do about it? It's like a kid with their hand in the cookie jar after you've told them no. They do this, and they look at you. What are you going to do? Are you going to enforce this boundary, or are you going to be passive? Or passive-aggressive? Let me take the cookie and eat it and beat me later. Right? So it's much like parenting. Right? That's the wife she's getting now. So if we proactively enforce these boundaries, then we proactively control the relationship. If we're always reacting to what they're throwing at us, they become the ones that are controlling the relationship. Do you understand the difference? So most of what you're going to do at the beginning is react because you don't have the tools yet. But the better you get at this, the more proactively you can become the one who leads the relationship. So as we walk around this arena, there will be certain things that this particular horse will look at. Things on the outside, those poles up against the raised trotting poles. The purple thing at the end is going to be an evil monster, I can just tell you right now. Especially if it moves. God help a white bag go through my paddocks.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to control the relationship by proactively saying, I know that you're afraid of that, but don't bend into me. Don't bend into me just because you're afraid of that. I can do more for you than you think. So let me just... That's also a very good sign. So that sound right there, that's a release of mental stress. So yawning, that low-headed blowing, licking and chewing is more of a processing. If they're licking and chewing, they're processing stuff. It's so good. So yawning with geldings, dropping. If you're getting them relaxed, they're going to drop. Okay? And so those are all the benchmarks that I look for as a trainer, especially when I'm working with a horse for the first time. So all of these things you can read. Now I'll talk about the tail in a minute, because the tail will tell you 6 different messages.
So I hope that gave you a little bit of a flavor for what was going on in the clinic. You can see that Tom was really stressing bend and techniques to be a good leader, and techniques to be reading your horse too, and to read the different signs of communication that's coming from your horse. What I loved about Tom is just stressing that sort of different side of things, of really paying attention to body shape, which I find isn't always a common technique with a lot of other horse professionals. So I hope you found that really interesting. Thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you next week.